Go out and find the problems. So how do all of these points contribute to the fact that your child and your child and your child will be unemployable? The world we live in now doesn't need more factory workers. The world needs an indispensable problem solver. That's the first point. The second thing is, the world needs to not be afraid of failure. My second point was, we're all afraid of failure, children are afraid of failure. The world needs to not be afraid of failure, because it's through failure that massive things were born. Howard Schultz had 242 rejections before someone approved him. And what was he selling? You may have heard it, he has a little small coffee shop called Starbucks. But he was rejected 242 times before he got his first approval. No child in our generation would go past the first time. And that's a real problem. So the third thing is, the world progresses through great ideas. Great ideas come from problem solving. Facebook, Apple, Google, all of these people are creating problems that now solve our needs that we didn't know we had. And it's our future generation who are going to be the one to do that. So who's actually the cause of all of these problems? It's you as parents. It's not the child. It's you as parents who encourage your children to go to these schools and encourage your child not to learn from their mistakes. So what can you do? What can you as a parent actually do? The first thing is, purchase a book called Mindset by Carol Dweck. Read it from cover to cover and read it again. Because everything that you've been taught growing up, your own instincts about failure, will translate into your children. The second thing is, enroll yourself in one of my mindset courses.
Wait. Go back to your first point. What was the last sentence just now?
Purchase the mindset book.
Growth mindset.
Yeah, it's just called Mindset.
Mindset, okay. You need to explain. In that book, Carol talks about.
Okay, so in that book, the Mindset book by Carol Dweck, it talks about the importance of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. A fixed mindset means you're scared of failure. It means you're scared to be the first one to present in a class like this. A growth mindset tackles a problem knowing that a failure will teach you what you need to know. You're not scared of failure. So purchase that book, read it cover to cover. The second thing is...
After reading that book, I myself give an anecdotal example.
So after reading that book, which I just completed 6 months ago, I myself, in a public speaking course, opted to go first in many occasions. And I personally never would have done that, because I was always scared of failure. What if I'm doing it incorrectly? What if I'm standing weirdly? What if the feedback's not good? But just that book alone has given me the confidence to tackle something that I was naturally scared to do. And that's what we need to teach our children.
And this book helps that.
The second thing is, enroll yourself in a mindset course, because there's only so much you can read, you can learn by reading. As we're seeing in this public speaking course, you learn by doing. So learn by failing. Encourage yourself to fail. Encourage yourself to think of ideas that everyone else doesn't agree with. Do it, fail, and learn. Because you'll be able to impart that knowledge.
Slower.
You will be able to impart.
You'll be able to impart that knowledge.
You will be able to impart that knowledge into your child. My final point is, enroll your child in a new wave of an educational institution that encourages growth, encourages failure, and encourages your child to be the best they can. Thank you very much.
An example of this would be?
An example of this would be my school, which is taking in 2,000 children starting next year.
Therefore? I don't know what to do now. You haven't told us what to do.
Buy the book, sign up for a course, and enroll your child in a new educational institution.
And I guarantee
you'll
be future-proofing your child.
And I guarantee you'll be future-proofing your child to be the next Bill Gates, the next Mark Zuckerberg, the next Steve Jobs.
Okay, good.